something is just not making sense. Okay. Now, my spotty sense, of course, went off in this episode. So we're going to have to get into it now from a therapist's perspective. Welcome back to my loyal subscribers. Y'all are loving me recapping this series, even if you're not watching it. Okay. And those of you who are new, make sure you subscribe. You like the content? Stay. Have several seats. Now, at the beginning of this episode, we are seeing the date, okay? The catfish date. Now, to me, this guy was a lot of red flags, okay? When he said that he's not interested in being a stepfather, why would you continue? Okay, so they have this guy, the final guy comes in, the two friends are like, okay, how tall are you? They really feeling him, okay? And they ask him, how do you feel about being a stepfather? And he says he's not really interested, but for the right person, he would do it. Okay. Now, to me, when someone says I'm not interested, lead with that. Okay. Not the, well, for the right person, it was a no. Okay. He said no, he's not interested in being a stepfather. And it's interesting because he has a charity business where he helps kids get shoes. He's like, I like being around kids, but me taking care of them, being responsible for them, to me, it was giving I'm not interested. So Tia is someone who has children. Okay, I'm not really sure she's open to having more kids, but it was a no for me. So why continue with this person? Why set up a date with Tia and this person when he says he's not really interested, but for the right person? That to me, normally when a person is like, I don't want kids, no, it's a no-go, but for the right person, it never works out. Okay, that's not really an issue to me you can really compromise on. So for me, I would have been like, okay, this is not working. We need to keep it pushing and find some other guys, or call it quits and let Tia heal and not force Tia to be dating. Okay, because we see the date later on. Okay, we're going to get to that part. Okay, so one pivotal moment, I love when she's doing these intimate little confessionals in her room. Side note, her room is so dark. I need some color. I need some brightness. The room kind of reflects her mood at times, but the room is just very dark. I need some light. I need some color. That mood really is reflecting the mood that she is in. But she's talking about trying to plan this birthday party for her daughter by herself. It's probably the first or second party that she's had post-divorce where she has to just plan it by herself without Corey. And some of y'all don't understand divorce, don't understand leaving a long-term relationship, and you're caught up in the, see, she should just stay with Corey. See, she regrets leaving Corey. It ain't that. You got to think 22 years of having this man by your side. Even before that, always having your sister, your business partner by your side. Tia is for the first time alone. And normally, you know, when you get married, you think of all the happiness, all the dates, all the memories you're going to create with your children and that person. And now you're creating them by yourself with your kids. See, that's the thing I think people forget about or don't really think deeper. We're in a generation where people really don't think deep anymore. Okay, everything is microwavable, quick thoughts, quick thoughts, quick thoughts. But she's a mother trying to heal while living. And as mothers, even though you're not healing from a divorce, even fathers, you're not healing from a divorce. You're trying to heal while parenting. You're trying so hard not to pour the stuff you're trying to heal from into your kids. Life doesn't stop when you're trying to heal. It just keeps going. Kids are growing, having issues, problems, their own lives while you're trying to progress and work on yourself. So it is hard to think about planning the party by yourself where you always thought this man was going to be by your side and he is not. Okay, so as we're going through the episode, when her daughter said that she didn't want no princess party no more, she wanted a llama party, I don't know, I would have been like, girl, I ain't sent these invitations, I ain't spent this money, you gonna have a princess party, I'm sorry, we gonna put some llamas in the on the cake, we gonna get some llama balloons, but mama already did what she did and I don't got time to go back. But let me know, because some of it I wonder if it's parenting out of just like guilt of her father not being there, or if it's just like, okay, my daughter wants this, I'm gonna give it to her because I can, I got the money. But I don't know if I really would have went through all that. Okay, I kind of would have been like, girl, it's set in stone. I can take you to the llama farm. Okay, we can have some llama balloons. Okay, but it was great to see her, of course, be a mom. I wonder about, Cairo and, you know, her being, what, 6 years old. I wonder what was going on in their relationship when she had that baby. Were they having problems? But it's good to see, her be a mom and the struggles that she had with endometriosis and having a baby. She really never, probably didn't think that she would be able to have kids. Okay, so we're moving through the episode. And one other pivotal part to me was that I really think people do not think about is when you have only been intimate with one person. You thought you were only going to be intimate with that one person for the rest of your life, and now you're back on the dating scene. It's really hard to think about sharing that part of your body with now a stranger. Think about that. The role of intimacy, when you've only been intimate with someone for so long, so many years, that is a very vulnerable space to now give your body to somebody new, and maybe to multiple people, because as you date, you might not find your rest of your life person at one time. You're going to continue to date. And I think people forget about, she lost everything to Corey the first. Okay, I said losing everything, like her body. Okay, that's what I mean, y'all. Giving up her body, sharing that with him, and to now have it not work, that's a very vulnerable thing to think about, now sharing your body with somebody else. Like, only one person has seen me intimate. And Tia is already a quirky, late bloomer, awkward self. So I wonder about that. I wonder how people overcome I've never shared my body with nobody else. How do I do that? What does that look like? So she's having this conversation, and her and Sierra, she even admits Sierra and her have a relationship that doesn't feel so much like work, business, employer, but those lines there are kind of blurry. Okay, now let's talk about her cousin, because that for me was like, okay, what's really going on? Okay, now she calls her cousin, she's hurting, she needs connection, once again feeling lonely, feeling she needs support. Once again, signs of Tia has always had somebody. This is her first time not having anyone in her life. And so she calls her cousin Jerome. Okay, now she says Jerome is her best friend. He's seen her naked. He is her everything. Okay? Okay? And then she says, you finally get to meet Cairo for the first time. What? So y'all cousins, you my best friend, you my confidant, you see me naked, you're my person. Okay? But why hasn't he seen Cairo ever? Why is this gonna be his first time? Like, it's starting to give that Tia is estranged from different parts of her family. Tamara, I wonder about her other sibling relationships. And now this one, did y'all catch that? When she said you get to meet Carol for the first time, so something not making sense. Okay, but I wonder if people caught that. Now we see them have this party. It was okay, it was a little kid party. The alpacas, they wasn't llamas, because Jerome messed up and they got alpacas. And then we watch her go on this date. Okay. Now, I forgot that she got the ring. She went to get the ring remade into different jewelry pieces, and she got those for herself, her son, and her daughter. That one ring was split up into 3 pieces that they all can carry and hold on to. Now, I don't know if I would give my 6-year-old like that kind of diamond bracelet necklace, but hey, I ain't from that, salary caliber. That's above my pay grade right there. But we come on this date, and Tia is awkward as hell. Okay, this is one of her first dates, and I wonder, are these dates real or are they for TV? Because it was really awkward. She was trying to relax, and they go on this date. It was okay, but I just think that there are signs with him that I'm just like, don't do it, girl. Okay, focus on yourself, focus on healing. Why are we in so much of a rush to date? Is it that she's yearning for connection so much love? Is it the pressure of her friends? Is it the pressure of this TV show? But Tia, you don't need to be in them streets. Okay? And I also didn't like how she kept saying, this feels like therapy. This feels like therapy. Y'all, instead of saying this feels like therapy, go to therapy. Sit down with a therapist. Try and work on some things. Try and stop. Oh, I wasn't having a mental health breakdown. I just needed to go to, Mexico. No, I just needed a shopping trip. I just needed my back broke. No. Okay? Go to a therapist. Sit in a therapist chair. Okay? Stop replacing, oh, this feels like therapy. This was very therapeutic. Go to a therapist. Sit down with somebody. Okay? But for the most part, I'm starting to see that there's some disconnect between Tia and other relationships. And I wanted that y'all pick up on Jerome never met Cairo before, but you're my best friend. So why hasn't he met Cairo? Something ain't right. Something ain't right. Okay. But these are just my quick thoughts on the episode. I really hope that we see Tia in some therapy. Take the pressure off. I want you guys to think about also how you would feel if you got divorced from somebody who you thought you were going to spend the rest of your life with, the one person you've only been intimate with, and now you're back in the streets trying to figure out giving your body to somebody else. Okay, but let me know your thoughts on this recap on this episode. Sierra, I think other friends, Natasha. I want to see her other friends, the ones who've been in the gym with you, the ones who've been there forever, the ones who really know Tia. I want to see them. And I also want to see Tia talk more about those family dynamics and relationships that we can tell she is not connected to. But of course, make sure you hit that like, you subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.